All right, I am back, everybody. I wasn't going to go live, and then I was telling a few people I was really going to do a live tonight, and then I kind of started feeling a little better. Had a little bit of a awakening, so I'm kind of awake now. Let me turn that down a little bit. Watching some college basketball that's on. All right, let's get ready to play some Madden. I'm also going to put on here, just a second, I need to check something. Okay. Sorry. Let's get ready to share screen. Audio. Hold on, I gotta fix this. Okay, let's do audio. You know, I just need to get OBS set up sometime in the near future. And I played on the Xbox for a while because I hadn't played on the Xbox for almost 2 months. I've been streaming nonstop on here. So I decided, so we're just waiting for this to come up. Come on, hurry up. Do, 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 do. All right. All right, we're going to do Chiefs, Broncos, and then we're going to end with the Ravens. And I heard the Ravens traded for a really good, the Titans traded for a 5th round draft pick. Pretty interesting. Come on. Come on. There we go. So that's interesting, everybody. That's really interesting.
It's in the game.
Let me fill my drink back up real quick. Oh. Okay. All right. Ready to play. You're going to hear me talk over a little bit tonight because I got a copy, right? Not a strike, not affect my channel, but because there was a music thing, I need to get the game part muted. But this so we can hear the commentators in the crowd. All right. All right, let's see if it's going to let me log in. All right, we're going to do Kansas City first game. do light snow. Let's do 6 o'clock. Okay.
Call it Motown, call it the Motor City. To Lions fans, this is home. Ford Field in downtown Detroit. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the Detroit Lions. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. That's Harrison Butker, set to get things started. And we are underway in downtown Detroit. He's across the 20, taking down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll bring St. Brown in motion. Goff gonna open up with a throw. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Isaac Tesla was the intended target, and it'll be second down.
So after he gets out of the pocket, he does a nice job in scramble drill finding his receiver along the boundary, and the coverage was really tight, so he's just trying to throw this ball as far out of bounds as I can, but keep it close enough to try to come down with it. So he makes the catch, can't get both feet in bounds, but it's actually a pretty good ball.
First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. And a nice run there as he surges forward. A gain of 8 and sets up 3rd down.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
They're going to try to run here with Gibbs. And he's only going to be able to get back to the line. That's all. 3 plays to start. Quick 4th down.
No gain on the play.
You know, Mike, what separates the really elite defensive edge players from everybody else is not only their ability to rush the passer. That's what everybody focuses on. But, man, the defensive ends that are good.
And the rush is going to get there. He goes down. They were taking a big risk going for it from their own territory. It does not pay off. And it's a turnover on down.
Oh, yeah, he did that on purpose. I count that as a win. Just because all right, I guess I'll play the Chiefs one more time to make it a fair fight here in this challenge. Let's do classic let's do
The usual sea of red here in this venerable stadium has been turned white as we are high above snowy Arrowhead Stadium in KC. Coming up, well, we've got what can only be described as a mirror image matchup, as it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs and themselves.
Harrison Butker, the kickoff.
Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Kansas City. He takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They'll get their receiver involved here. It's Brown. I don't think anyone in the building fooled right there, as that one is going to blow up in their faces. Headed straight, it's Pacheco. And it doesn't matter who carries it, apparently, as they drop him behind the line as well. And I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. His first throw of the game, going to be intercepted. Trent McDuffie with a pick. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. So we see it right here on the opening drive, throwing the football in these snowing conditions. It's going to be very, very tough. You wonder if they're going to rethink the aerial attack going forward.
It will be interesting, and it'll be a debate, because most of the quarterbacks that we know, they believe they can throw through anything. They don't care if it's rain, snow, it doesn't matter, as long as they get a chance to throw the football. And I think a lot of coaches think that in these conditions, let's throw it early before things get worse.
And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Hollywood Marquise Brown, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Chiefs are on the board first here on the road in Kansas City. Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. Well, these are not going to be easy on a cold, snowy night, but this one is up and through.
Chiefs, nothing. Harrison Butker to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And the interception on that opening drive winds up leading to the touchdown, so now it's kind of time to start over.
Yeah, it certainly is, in his first throw of the game. But I like the way his guys rallied around him. Oftentimes, the quarterback is the leader, right? He tells everyone what to do. In this case, I notice his linemen around him kind of patting him, saying, let's go, big boy. You're still our leader.
And that's going to be a Chiefs first down as good running gets him to about the 44.
First down.
They'll run again with Hunt. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line.
No gain on the play. Second and
Mahomes going to hand it off to Hunt. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield after a gain of about 4. Here is 3rd and 5. Now Mahomes gives to Hunt. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority, because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Andy Reid, some say always unpredictable, and here he says, we're going for it on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position. On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. Big stop from a guy who can bring a big hit, Nick Bolton.
Yellow. Sunday, on Sunday. What's that?
Pacheco gets it again on 2nd down. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3.
I think that's the type of run we'll continue to see throughout this game. The snow coming down, I don't expect a lot of big plays to be broken.
Now on 3rd down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs.
Yellow.
And they'll send the tight end in motion left. On 3rd down, it's Pacheco. And a nice job there defensively. They get him to the ground short of the 1st, right around the 42. Give him 8 yards on the carry, and that's going to bring up 4th down. They'll run for it with Pacheco. And he's able to get the 1st before he's taken down at the 36. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
And he'll be taken down here as it will take us to the end of the 1st quarter. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Now 2nd and 5. Now this time Mahomes will throw. He'll get this complete to Worthy. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. A very solid gain of 27. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
Yellow.
Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And a terrific return as he'll take it up past the 35.
We'll give some credit to the defense. They forced the big play, knocked the ball free from him, but that's a cardinal sin by the quarterback. You know where you are on the field, and he just gave up at a minimum 3 points.
And instead of getting down, takes the contact. The turnover ensues. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Mahomes now to throw. That's complete. It's Travis Kelce. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Another pass into the reliable hands of Kelce. Options galore here. 2nd and a few inches.
10 yards on the pickup.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. It's Kelce on the ground. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 19. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Brown. And he gets this inside the 10 to the 9. It's also a gain of 9.
So many play callers in the red zone worry about the negative effects of a play that they're about to call. But this guy, all he's worried about is gaining yardage and putting the ball in the hands of his playmakers.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. Line of scrimmage, the 9, second and about a yard. They run it with Pacheco. And a loose football. And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead. And it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. They'll try for the first with Pacheco. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up first and goal. Pacheco will take this one in. It's a Chiefs touchdown.
I tell you what, this was a much-needed drive and a much-needed touchdown at the end of this drive. They had not done much of anything in this first half, but here they put all the pieces together, and they get the score right before the half.
Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal.
Taking it right down Broadway. Now a loose football. The ball comes out. And this ball recovered by the offense, but remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco. And he stopped immediately there.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. Final shot before the half from Mahomes. It is intercepted at the goal line. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Not too many breaks ahead according to the radar. More snow on the horizon as we are back underway in half number 2. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Well, the first half very even. I mean, really in all facets. This ball game tied, Charles, so as we start the third quarter. Curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one, and we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee-wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They run the option here on first and 10. And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on second and 14.
Yellow!
To throw, it's Mahomes. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
There are not many times where you might say it's a detriment to have a quarterback with a cannon for an arm, but this might be one of those few times. He just laid that one out there a bit too far, and his receiver couldn't run under it.
Look in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 38-yard line.
And on Kansas City Chiefs, first down.
Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is second down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 35-yard line.
In motion, the tight end, Kelsey. Pacheco gets it up the gut. And a short gain down to about the 33.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. On play action, it's Mahomes. That is caught. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
7 yards. That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
They'll run here with Pacheco. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on 2nd and goal? Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So they're back at the 7 now for 3rd and goal. Now here's Mahomes. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
They converted twice on 3rd down that drive already, but couldn't make it a 3rd. We always talk about in-game adjustments. How about what the defense did there, able to shut them down on that attempt?
And it's caught. Touchdown. Noah Gray from 6 yards away. And the Chiefs have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Andy Reid never one to shy away from taking chances. He'll go for 2.
Yellow, Argawani! Hey, 15. What's that?
Mahomes will throw for it. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion. This one's caught. And it stretches their lead up to 8.
Chiefs 7. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas
Now
City.
after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Some hitting going on now. This has been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on the return. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
Exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now the easy answer would be
picked up by Nick Bolton. Inside the 20. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line.
At the 12-yard line.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. So after the INT, here's Mahomes. That's caught left side by the tight end Gray. The Chiefs are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. Here's Pacheco. And this will result in him losing yardage back to the 3. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. Here's Mahomes to throw. And he's caught for the touchdown, Kansas City. Noah Gray, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. Butker on for the PAT. Oh, flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. He's got it at the 10. And this play is not going to work. He's out of bounds, well shy of the goal line. And a try for 2, unsuccessful.
Harrison Butker.
Now a timeout called for by the offense. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Now a hit and a loose football. And I think the Chiefs have it. They do.
So problems compounding themselves here on the return. They just give up the touchdown, and now
I freaking hate it when EA matches it up with the same team. They have got to get this fixed. That is ridiculous. I remember, I'd say 2000, and they had it fixed once. It sucks. All right. All right. Now, hopefully it doesn't mismatch us. Hopefully it's not, because this is what ticks me off. Because that games did not count because of
It's one of the loudest venues in the National Football League. We're inside Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City, home of the Chiefs. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Cincinnati Bengals and the Kansas City Chiefs.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. That's Harrison Butker, set to get things started. Off we go on a rainy one at Arrowhead. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Let's go.
They'll run it for the first time with Case Brown. And he's hit behind. The line of scrimmage and taken down right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
This one, downfield, taken in by Higgins. And they're not going to catch up to him. He will score. 77 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Well, fireworks right out of the gate here, Greg. It only takes 2 plays to put 6 on the board, and they do it with a big touchdown.
Mike, each week when we talk to teams, they emphasize how important it is to get off to a fast start. Well, this team, they took it to a new level. Second play of the game, big touchdown, they strike first.
And he will take it in and tack on the 2 points to make it 8-0. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Now the former Russian champ, it's Kareem Hunt. And he gets this up close to the 40. Demetrius Knight there on the tackle.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Here's a run with Hunt. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up third down.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. Brings up third.
On the ground, this is Hunt. And he will have the Chiefs first down. He has it by 20. They keep the drive alive here on 3rd and inches.
Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Now a handoff. Oh, a wrinkle. Here comes a reverse. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So I like these plays. I think the more guys, Mike, that you can get involved in the ground game, the better. And, of course, they're going to get enough touches to their back in a traditional sense, but make the defense defend every blade of grass from sideline to sideline and from line of scrimmage to the end zone. And one of the best ways to do it is to get your wide receivers, get your speed guys involved in the run game. Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry.
Searching for some kind of seed to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up. Oh, falling away. What a throw. He drops it in there. And he has got this one all the way down to the 2-yard line.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Pacheco trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
Well, after being stopped for no gain on 1st down on the ground, Mike, it brings up the question. 2nd and goal from the 2. What do you do? I like throwing it. I don't like
good blocking, and he's in. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Chiefs.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Here's the Chiefs and Mahomes lining up to add on 2 more.
The Chiefs will set up for the
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And that is not going to work. It's incomplete. Trying to tie the game with a 2-point conversion, but unable to do so.
Harrison Butker to kick off.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This is Turner. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
28-yard line.
Now Brown. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. It's the Bengals on top. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. It's Bengals football here to begin the second quarter as they are facing a tough 3rd and 11. Working out of the gun, Burrow. Short one there to his tight end, Fan. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
11.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. And he's going to have the Bengals first down. They don't have it by a lot. It turns out to be a big gainer on 4th down.
And the Bengals first down.
11.
A gain of 22 yards.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Now 2nd down throw, and he'll be taken down. They got him back at the 50-yard line. That is George Karlaftis in for the sack. It is a loss of 8, and now it's 3rd down. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Here we go. 11.
To throw is Burrow. Sending it downfield for Fan. He's got it! And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. They get the conversion in a big way. That's good for 29 yards.
A gain of 29 yards. First down, Cincinnati.
Play action now. It's Burrow. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
At the 22-yard line.
Gun. 12.
Here's Burrow. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch. And he's into the end zone. T. Higgins. Touchdown, Bengals. His 2nd catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdowns. So now the Bengals and Burrow will come out and try to add 2.
Here we go. 11 MT.
He'll look to throw. This is caught. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
Nico Remigio to bring it back. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at 23-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
On first down, it's Mahomes. He's got his tight end. That's Travis Kelce. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Yellow. Watch out.
And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage. So after the loss on first, here's second and 14. Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. Maybe a couple there. It's third down.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
Attack. Fight on these two. Watch out.
They're indeed going, and it's Mahomes. Oh, that one floated off his back foot. It is intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Battle. So they're going to have it here. Get it at their own 37-yard line.
Really nice play here by the strong safety, and what's unique about this player is the position that he's playing makes him have to play deep coverage like we saw here, but also at times be able to get down in the box and be an extra linebacker. That versatility is something we're seeing a lot out of safeties in today's NFL, and you see a big reason why.
And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
It's a gain of 17
12.
yards.
Can.
Burrow now to throw on first down. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
12. Here we go. 11. What? Shot?
Burrow. He's going to let it go. Deep for Chase. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a third down.
Here we go. 11. Shot?
Burrow from out of the gun here on third down. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up third down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down.
Here we go. Shot?
Burrow. That's going to be caught. Oh, he's going to be very close. It depends on the mark, but he is short. They've held him on fourth down. What a stand.
Yellow.
First down throw. Mahomes. Right side, caught by Wiley. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. That one good for 26 yards.
Big-time completion here as they try to get some points before the half. And remember, they're getting the ball back after the break, so they get a chance to double up possessions here if they're able to put a scoring drive together in the closing stages of this half.
Travis Kelce, the intended target. And it'll bring up second down. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. High-handed defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
A third down and 10 yards to go.
Mahomes now to throw again. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns. Man, that would have been such a nice boost for this group going into halftime. The snap was good. The hold was good. He just couldn't quite get it through the uprights.
On 2, ready? 11, 11, 11. Here we go. 11, 180.
On first and 10, Burrow. Find Brown out of the backfield. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Now timeout Cincinnati. That's their second. As that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
11, Mike.
On first down, Burrow. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Mike Dana, he gets into dropping. It's a loss of 8. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called. So now they'll send out Evan McPherson for this field goal try. This would tie the NFL record, a 66-yard attempt. And as expected, this one's not going to get there. It's no good. And their lead will stay right where it is. Interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. We've got 3 tight ends here on first and 10. They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. He's beyond midfield to the 45. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a first down. From the 39, here's a first and 10.
43.
Once again, it's Pacheco. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
Brings up second and 12 at the 41-yard line.
A give here to Pacheco. It'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes third down.
Attack!
It's a gain of 6.
Mahomes. He couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happy. Gonna lose a yard.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
Travis Kelce, the intended target. And it's going to be third down.
12 yards to go.
Yellow.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
And he missed it. It's no good. And this stays a 2-score game.
And this is where playing in the elements can really become a problem. These kickers practice all year in pretty much ideal conditions. So sometimes you got to approach these kicks a little bit different. He's just unable to connect.
Passing right side, and Chase has it. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. That's the way to get started, a pickup of 17 and a very quick first down.
11 MT, 11 MT. Here, turbo cut. 11 Tom.
Here's Brown, trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for third down.
The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, in the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not, even after a good pickup, you could be coming back due to a flag.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 10.
Gun.
First down, Bengals.
To the middle of the field, caught by Higgins. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. He had 2 touchdowns earlier, looking to see what he can do here in this second half. That grab gets them a first down.
11.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jaden Hicks. And the Chiefs are going to get the ball to start the second quarter as time expires here in the first. So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Yellow.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. To the left side, caught by Kelsey. We'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6. At the
Mahomes now on second down. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line.
And the Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
The
2nd and 10.
Cam Taylor-Britt. No gain on the play.
They go play action with Mahomes. They'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
Complete to Isaiah Pacheco. It's a gain of 3. Brings up third.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That's complete. Who else? It's Kelsey. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 35-yard line. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 30.
Now, Mahomes. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Another try, 2nd and 10.
Yellow.
Throwing again, it's Mahomes. Picked as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. To the air once more, it's Mahomes. That one broken up. It is incomplete. This defensive secondary, they have been really a no-fly zone all game long. It continues here and brings up 4th down.
Yellow.
Now Mahomes. Oh, bad decision there. Off his back foot, it's intercepted. Hit picked off by Dax Hill.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where
All right. Da, 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 da. All right. I'm done with that. That was just shitty. All right. We're done with the Chiefs. I'm taking that as a loss, as a bad loss. I will be right back, everybody. We're going to do an 8 o'clock game, but I'll be right back. All right, I'm back.
Welcome, football fans, to Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, California. Today, a good one in store here between the Denver Broncos and the San Francisco 49ers.
HAMZ007 says, suggest deep pass.
To kick off, here's Will Lutz. And we're off from Levi Stadium. Moore with a return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Play action now. Purdy finds his man. It's Ricky Pearsall. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams break in the right coverage with a much better impact play, just like that.
This one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 38-yard line.
On the gun is Purdy. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. No luck finding George Kittle with that one. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
On 3rd down, Purdy. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. Wow, and they're actually going to lose some yardage here as they fail to convert. Now they're facing 4th down.
Not terribly complicated on this one, just not the 3rd down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
Watch out! Yellow.
Purdy gonna go on 4th. No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on downs.
Kate, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There was not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
All right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got 1st and 10.
11. Hold on.
First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone block. He's down at that 17-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Going to the ground again on 1st. And not much for him there. He's down to the 15-yard line. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Nickel set from the Niners on 3rd down.
Shanahan.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Cut at the 10-yard line. And that nice catch not going to translate into a new set of downs just yet. The stop is made in time to make it 4th and short.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Here we go on 4th, Nix. And he'll score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
And that's brought in for 2, Brock. That's going to put them up 8-0. Well, it may be stating the obvious, partner. I do that sometimes often, but tight ends, such a mismatch this close in. And no surprise, they win his way for that 2-point conversion.
Yeah, it's one of those guys' security blanket. Whether he's designed read or not, this quarterback knows that tight end's a great outlet. Why? Because often they're bigger and they're stronger. Even if they're double teamed, there's still that chance to get that entry pass like a great post in basketball, and they know how to finish.
Watch out!
Let's start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
53 on the tackle. Brought down back at the 21-yard line.
Off the play fake, Purdy. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's got 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Get set.
3rd and long for him here. That's going to be caught by his back. McCaffrey. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of 5. It's 4th down.
Yellow.
Here's Purdy, 4th down. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Do you think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on 4th down. And now it puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on 4th.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
On 2nd down, here's Dobbins. And he manages to get back to the line, but no further, as we're at the end of 1. So they'll get to scheme about this 3rd down call for a bit. That brings us to the end of 1. 8-0 is our score. Back to Levi Stadium right after this. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They're looking at 3rd and still 10 here. That one finds his man, Ingram. And he gets in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos grow their lead to 14-0.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field with the route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
The Broncos will...
Nick's going to try and throw for it. And he can't connect with his man, so they tried for 2, but it doesn't work out.
Broncos 14, 49ers nothing. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Moore with a return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And they finally bring him down after a huge run back into their territory.
Sometimes our eyes up here in this booth can deceive us, because when he started racing down that sideline, I thought he was gone. In a lot of cases, he is. But let's give some credit to the effort of that special teams unit right there defensively. Getting in the way of that touchdown now, well, their defense needs that same type of hustle, that same type of effort, because they're going to be defending a very short field.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Outside. 18. Watch out.
Purdy, a quick throw, complete. This gets down to about the 36-yard line. Stopped by a man who spent his first 6 seasons in red and gold, and that's Dre Greenlaw. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
6 at the 36-yard
Get set.
line.
Get set. 18. Watch out.
Taken in on the right side by Pearsall. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 2.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Outside. Yellow.
On 3rd and short, McCaffrey. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
Now, you'd sure love to see a little more yardage when you get into the open field, but this offense, it will take a new set of downs with that toss run.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Get set. Get set. 11. 18. Watch out.
They send a tight end in motion. 1st down throw by Purdy. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. It's not met the standard they set for themselves.
2nd and 10, still at the 28.
21. Outside. 18. Watch out. Yellow.
Now Purdy. On him quick, and they bring him down. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
When nothing opens up, that becomes a pretty clear throwaway spot. I mean, that is textbook throwaway spot right there, Kate. Get outside the box, chuck it into the third row, and avoid exactly what happened right there. Because now third down is so much harder.
Let's see what they went with. Third down. They toss to McCaffrey, running left. And they only get a couple, and they needed a good bit more, Brock. That's going to make it fourth down. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line. Jennings coming in motion right. Play action now with Purdy. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Ooh, the wide receiver getting it to begin the drive. And the reverse call pays off. Some decent yardage before he's brought down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Dobbins trying the right side. Along the sideline, pass touchdown, Denver! The Broncos boat racing them to the halftime locker room. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Here's Lutz, set to kick this away. Moore with a return. This makes it up to the 25.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
'49ers to the line. First and 10. Purdy setting up that play action. Buying some time. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
At the 18-yard line.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Yellow.
Pressure comes, Purdy. They're on him again, and he goes down again. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a third down. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. This is a tough spot to be in. It's third and very long.
You're not. Get set. Get set. Left, left. Right, around, up.
Purdy on the play action. Skips it short of his man. That brings up fourth down.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Fourth and forever coming up. They're gonna go. It's Purdy. And they get to him. The fourth down gamble backfires with a sack. And it's a turnover on downs inside the red zone.
I'm not sure it matters whether you think you've got the perfect play call in that situation. Hey, listen, going for it anyway, inside your own 20, the risk, it outweighs the reward fivefold. maybe tenfold.
On comes Will Lutz in the Broncos field goal unit. This only a chip shot from the right hash. The kick by Lutz is good. And their special teams converts to get them something out of that possession.
We hear it every single week, Kate, when we talk to these special teams coaches, frankly, the whole team and head coaches, how important just that momentum is coming into break and heading out of break. Well, that was job well done. Mission accomplished to score before the end of half.
Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
1st and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out.
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Yellow. 18, watch out.
Looking to throw. Past the 25, still on the move. The 50. Breaks free in the center of the field. And somehow they've reached the end zone with no time remaining in the half. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
So not just settling for one here. They're going to try to chip a couple points off that halftime deficit.
The 49ers will line up for the
It's Purdy to throw for it. And he gets into the end zone. Not a bad way to end the first half. Adding an octopus as time expires.
49ers 8.
So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Shades of the 2009 Super Bowl. They're going onside kick to begin the 2nd half. And this one's covered by the Broncos hands team. Well, I think we all knew they were going to be aggressive from the onset of this 2nd half, trying to erase that lead, but unfortunately, no luck here on the onside kick.
Kate, and these half times, they're fast for all of us in the NFL. College, yeah, you have time to go get lunch. Not that way in the NFL. So you went into halftime, and I am guessing, I can just feel the tone and tenor of that locker room. It is, we're going to be aggressive, like your point. We got to go out and we got to make something happen. But unfortunately, that felt a lot more like desperation when you don't recover.
And the stop is made at the 32, so give him almost enough for a new set of downs.
8 yards on the pickup.
3rd down run by Dobbins. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up. Kicker staying on the sideline. Would have been a 48-yard try. Instead, they're going for it on 4. Throwing now, needing the 1st.
There we go.
That's cut beyond the marker. All the way. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos grow the lead coming out of halftime. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
So the offense out there, the Broncos making the call to go for 2 here.
The Broncos will.
All right, they're going to throw for it. That was first real mistake. That's intercepted.
The score
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Isaac Gorindo to return. Oh, he loses it on the hit. And they dodge a turnover there on the return. How about this? I think that's going to be a safety. Talk about a couple of wild twists over the course of just one play.
Well, Kate, I got to tell you, if that's not the perfect example that an NFL game can change in an instant.
Yeah, there were a couple of instants on that play, partner.
We go from a possible touchdown to a turnover to one of the most unlikely safeties our eyes have ever seen. And it all happens in a mere couple seconds. Welcome to the NFL.
Bye. Oh, I finally learned how to. All right, this is the last game of the night. So. Oh. Oh. Oh.
It's time for some football at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Today, we're ready for an entertaining battle between the Baltimore Ravens and the Philadelphia Eagles.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Tyler Loop is out and about ready to send this one away. And away we go at the link. Tank Bigsby here with the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Play action. Hurts has it. This one's snagged by Dallas Goedert. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
They run with Saquon Barkley. And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards.
On the carry. 73. Teddy Buchanan on the tackle.
A play fake. Now Hurts to throw. Pass complete to Goddard. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. Looking quickly here. On 1st down, Hurts. Catch made. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. 1st down, ball at the 36. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Hauled in by Goddard, left side. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Working quickly here.
Brings up second and 8.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Kyle Van Noy on the tackle.
Hurts now from the gun. Throw right side, caught by Smith. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. And after burning a couple early, they're down to 1 to work with now. To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. Off by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
No gain on the play.
Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Saquon Barkley, the intended target. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
10.
Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Goddard brings it in on the slant. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be 4th down.
A 9-yard gain on
Go
the
Silver,
play.
ready?
It's now 4th.
They'll go. Hurts. And he's caught. He's got Brown. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles finish up an excellent opening series. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. Hurts throwing again. And he won't get away. They bring him down. The sack prevents them from adding another 2 more to that lead.
6. Ravens nothing. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Could have been 7 if they tried the point after, but instead, they only call on him to boot this away. On the return, here comes Justice Hill. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Hill on the return. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them the loss. First play of the game.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd.
Now Jackson. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And this is across midfield and into enemy territory.
Yeah, right there. That's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Give right side to Henry. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Goes to the hurry up here. Now it's Lamar. Fits it through the middle. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
Baltimore, 1st down.
No, we changed. Shut up.
Lamar off to play fake. Flush down out to his left. It's going to be a short pickup down to the 22. John Campbell, yet another first-round defender out of Alabama. They're on the tackle.
Gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
The give here on 2nd. They're on him behind the line, and the give to the receiver doesn't work. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Jackson now on 3rd. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Okay, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and 3rd downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plant was closed.
Luke knocks it through. And that cuts the lead in half, down to 3.
They couldn't quite match the score, but at least they were able to cut in half and really offer a counter punch. Now incumbent upon their defense to do their job.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. 1st and 10 from the 41. Hurts to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. And that is the end of our first quarter. It's the Eagles soaring to an early lead. We'll return to the link right after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Not on the same page with his tight end. And now it's 2nd down.
Hey, Silver. Very, set. Got up, get it. 6, don't go.
Barkley on the shotgun handoff. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards. Offense to the line fast.
The tackle made back at the 48-yard line.
Now Hurts on 3rd and long. He puts some air under it deep down the left. He's got it inside the 10. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles make it a 9-point advantage. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with a receiver with that kind of speed, that is scary. He just made him pay.
And he's in for 2 and an 11-point lead for his team.
Ravens 3. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Rasheen Ali on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Batted away at the line, incomplete. He didn't put it high enough to get it over that line. 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Throwing again is Lamar. Put some heat on this deep ball, left side. He had it for a moment, but a quick defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Create as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
4th down, it's Jackson. He can't get away. They get the sack and force a turnover on down.
Well, this play never had a chance between the pressure at home and the coverage downfield. QB still got to find a way to throw it up and give somebody an opportunity to make a play.
First down, run with Barkley. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Offense in the hurry up here. Now Hurts. That's Smith on the slant. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. Offense in the hurry up here. On 3rd down, it's Hurts. That's the 1st down, and he's still going. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles make it a 3-possession game. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. Hurts looking to throw. And that pass is complete for 2, and their lead grows further. That's the 3rd time they've gone for 2, and now their 2nd conversion, so they've done pretty well in that spot today, partner.
Oh, come on, Kate. You know better than that. Even though they're 2 for 3, you know what every old salty coach is going to say.
You should have gotten all 3 of them.
Bingo! Any team that's willing to go for it expects to find success every single time.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. The drive begins with Henry. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 21-yard line.
Play action. Here's Jackson. Caught by his fullback behind the line. Caught behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up.
It's always nice to see teams still employ a fullback. I love rewarding the big guy with some touches during a game. They earn those looks. That was a well-run route, and he showed some soft hands to bring it in.
Jackson now, 3rd and long. Big game downfield. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. It's the 2-minute warning now from the lake. The Ravens trailing on the scoreboard. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Complete Derrick Henry. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. It's a pickup of 26. And that's good for a Ravens first down. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of 26 yards.
13.
And a Raven first down.
From the red zone now. Has it down close. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens chop some of the lead off before the half. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with, right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they could be a difference maker, they'll look for him.
And the pass succeeds. A little momentum builder as they try to dig into this deficit.
Ravens 11. To kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And he'll take a knee in the end zone for a touchback.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, first and 10. Shotgun snap for Hurts. No place to go. Ravens take him down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up second down.
Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. Completed left side to Smith. It's a foot race. And this is all the way to the 13-yard line.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious gaps. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short game, turning it into an explosive play.
Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. Coming to the line, this is first and 10. Barkley trying this up the gut. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop it after 2 yards. Working quickly here. Hurts now from the gun. Quick slip complete. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. Barkley has the Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Made the right read on the RPO inside the red zone, Brock, and things worked out.
And you know what is so key about these RPOs? It's that mesh point. It's the details right there. Not immediately giving any indication of what they were going to do, and it created, Kate, the slightest of hesitations for the defense. And that slightest opportunity is all he needed to hit the end zone.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. I'll need to return it. He's brought down just inside the 25. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Lamar now from the gun. That won't be cut outright. It's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages. He couldn't do it right there.
Throwing again here on second and 10. Jackson. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. Andrew Makuba makes the play. And the Eagles take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game. That is one of the longest throws we have or probably will see in this contest, partner. It's too bad it wound up in the hands of the defense on the interception.
You know, Kate, when I see throws like this, I see images of Bo Jackson back in the day. As a Kansas City Royal throwing Harold Reynolds out from the warning track. 300 feet in the air, he hung that baseball to gun down the runner at home plate. The difference here in football, yeah, you throw that ball up, that DB's also got to run 50-some yards, go up high point and make a play. That is just incredible defensive football.
And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he can take the lid off the defense at any time.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A gain of 4 yards. That's good.
That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Jake Elliott.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens set it up 1st and 10. Okay, the wide receiver's going to get it to begin the drive. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. Giving an even 10 yards on the play. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore. Handoff headed right to Henry. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Brought down on the effort by Quinion Mitchell. Working quickly here. This is Henry on 2nd. Ooh, awfully close to that line to gain. Stop though made at the 46. 3rd down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Turning to Henry on 3rd. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up here. Going to the ground again on 1st. He gets him inside the 40, and that's a gain of about 9 yards on the play. Offensive line fast. On 2nd down, here's Henry again. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Offense in the hurry up here. 1st down, and they go right back to it. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. Offense in the hurry up here. 1st down, and they go back to Henry. And he got what he could there, only to the 14. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Another run for Henry. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Offense up to the line fast. Air it out on 3rd. Has his man cut by Andrews. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
And the pass is successful. That's a little momentum builder as they attack this deficit. Worked so well the 1st time. Hey, why not go right back to it? See if you can be successful again. They do, and they are.
And I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because you almost feel the confidence, right? Like if you get it the 1st time, you're almost playing with house money. Even if you fail, it's still 14 points. It's not really a failure. And if you get it, well, you gain even more confidence and make that opponent think that much more.
And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10.
Set. No touch.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that game. Stopping that play, Trenton Simpson.
4 yards on
Barkley again here on 2nd. They find him after just a yard, and it's 3rd down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
followed by Trenton Simpson. A gain of a yard brings up 3rd
So
and
early
5.
movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. False start makes this 3rd down and 10. To the air on 3rd and long. Dumps it off to his running back. And this one does not go far. Looking quickly here.
26, Saquon Barkley. A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
Hurts now on 4th. Pass complete to Goddard. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Working quickly here.
First and 10 at the 40.
20 left. This is Barkley. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down.
The tackle will be Trenton Simpson. He's brought down back at the 40-yard line.
Back to throw. Hurts. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
Now Hurts on 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
On 4th down, Hurts. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
On 1st and 10, it's Henry. And I don't think he got beyond the line there. Yep, no gain on the play. It's going to be 2nd down. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. Running once more with Henry. They stuck with him and got the same results. He is stopped at the line once again to quickly bring up 3rd down. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's the Ravens' ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. 3rd and long for him here. We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Down in the 4th, offense staying out there for this. Desperation time here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. They find 21 yards and get the 1st down. Oh, baby, what a call to go for it on 4.
First down. No gain of 21.
It's Henry on the carry. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line. Goes to the hurry up here.
It's a loss of 2.
Now it's Jackson. That's low and bounces short of his man. He was looking for Mark Andrews. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Here he goes, 3rd and long.
And they're all coming for blitz.
Caught at the 10-yard line.
No.
And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down.
That's good for a Baltimore first down. First and goal.
In the red zone on 1st. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. After the incomplete pass, here comes second and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
Again, it's Jackson to the air. That one's incomplete in the end zone. All right, so defensively, you've seen 2 throws now. You return both of them away. It seems fairly likely you have another one coming up here on 3rd and goal.
It does, and I think defensively, now you've really got to protect against the QB extending the play. After a couple incompletions, Kate, you know as a quarterback, if it's not there right away, I better be creative to try to find 6.
Tracking for it, and it's good! And it pulls him back within 1 score here in the 4th.
His make there, they had to have that one. And it really does set up a judgment call down on the field. This is where special teams coach and head coach are talking about game management. You've got 3 timeouts left, so you really can write either script you want. Onside kick or send it deep.
And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Kurtz to throw. That's Smith on the slant. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Offense to the line fast.
A 6-yard pickup.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And this is going to be just what this defense ordered. A great play to back these guys up. Shift the momentum a little here in the 4th. He's back to throw. Finds his back. Here's Barkley. All right, so there's the stuff they needed, Brock. We got him behind the line, and their offense should get another chance with the football here.
63.
He'll throw it. He finds him beyond the marker. Oh, this big guy is moving. And he has this down to the 14-yard line. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Eagles up by 6. So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Finds him on the slant. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. Working fast as the clock ticks towards 0. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. He's actually going to lose yards here. They take him down at the 10-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here. Looking to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That's one of those 3rd down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
Go Silver, ready? Crowd left Yanni.
Back to throw. And that's incomplete in the end zone. Could have been 6 points, but as that one falls, Brock, instead just a turnover on downs. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And those running lanes are closing up fast, aren't they? He's held to just a yard. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up. Setting up to pass. Andrews snags another one. And they're not going to bring him down until he reaches, looks like the 28. Offense in the hurry up here. Give right side to Henry. Solid gain on that play, Brock. That's 5 yards. It's going to be 2nd down. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. 1st down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Here he is to throw. He's got it to him yet again. That is cut. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. To the line for a new set of downs. Only a lone timeout at their disposal. We look to throw it. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. Penalty yardage marked off. Here's 1st and 10. Lamar off the play fake. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Andrew Makuba makes the play.
Jackson's pass intercepted. The Eagles take over.
It's a new
first
set of
and
downs
10
for him at the 32.
32-yard line.
Great, set.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands. He dropped it. It's incomplete. Second down coming up.
I can say this definitively. That is not the way you thank your defense for giving you the football. Don't follow that other quarterback steps and toss it right back to him. He got away with one.
They're going to pass it here. Throw right side. Caught by Goddard. Trying to fight free. He can't do so. They've got him behind the line. Now let's see, Brock, if they call their final timeout. Looking to throw. He's got Smith. And they catch him just in time to prevent the first, but that got very close, didn't it? It's fourth and maybe a yard.
I know on the stat sheet, Kate, that shows up as passing yards, but any defensive coordinator will take it. Understanding down and distance and keeping that offense short of the sticks.
Back to throw it. Oh, he puts some air under this one, right side. And this is rejected. The defender knocks the throw away and forces a turnover on downs. First and 10 from the 41.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
Play action now with Jackson. Pass pulled in by Henry. He's dropped. A big stop and a big moment there, Brock. They could not afford to lose yards there. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. From the gun, Jackson. Andrews has it, working downfield. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play.
32 yards. And the Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
One final second on that clock. There's a timeout. We'll have to wait just a touch longer to close this one out. Coming to the line for another first and 10. Here he goes, one final shot. It's intercepted. That will do it. Jahan Campbell makes the play. And the Eagles will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line. So it's an Eagles win here in this one. And it's going to be remembered quite a bit for the defensive effort right there at the end to steal away the last bits of hope from the opposing sideline with that interception, Brock, and officially end this game. So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Eagles are winners as we say so long from Philadelphia.
All right, I got one more game in me, and then we're gonna definitely call it quits for the night. It's almost 10 o'clock, so. All right. We're gonna lead the Chiefs again. We're gonna finish this night out right.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the Los Angeles Rams.
Harrison Butker and a kickoff for Kansas City.
And off we go from SoFi Stadium. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
First down 10 at their own 27-yard line.
First play from scrimmage. Stafford over the middle to Smith. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
It's a gain of 5.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 5.
Set! Lady!
To throw is Stafford. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Now it's Stafford. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
And third down is a key down in any game you play. And third down defense, something we got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
Oh, this is off the side of his foot. And this one goes sailing out of bounds. Where did it cross? Well, they're going to say on this side of midfield. On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. From the 46, here's the 2nd and 9. To throw, it's Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
Beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down.
Yellow. Let's go, Blue Lady. Where's it?
They'll get their receiver involved here. It's Brown. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Gain of 27 on the play. First down, Chiefs.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Throw over the middle, caught by the tight end Gray. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well.
Well, this is a defense that's definitely on their heels now, because they gave up the running play for good yardage one play ago. Now the pass here sets this offense up 1st and goal. They're going to have to dig in strong now, because they've been in retreat so far in this drive. This offense on the march.
And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pick up a 3. And a little smack down on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
They run again with Hunt. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef, that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now drive that started with great field position is facing fourth down.
So on fourth down, Mahomes off, Harrison Butker on for the Chiefs field goal. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. Butker's kick here is good. And the Chiefs are out to a 3-0 lead. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks will tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
Their own 32-yard line.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion. Guys are a little bit jumpy.
You do.
Oh, you understand the same. It's just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went 3 and out.
And now they have that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'll try to do better here. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. First catch of the game for Adams, and he's got a first down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
280.
They'll fake it. Now Stafford. He's going to let this one go deep. And this is caught inside the 5. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Puka Nacua, 52 yards. And the Rams have answered that early field goal to take a first quarter lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And that makes it a 7-3 lead.
Chiefs 3.
The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. On the return, Nico Remigio. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further.
At their own 17-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. The Chiefs with the football as we start the second quarter, as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming.
Yellow.
A give right side for Pacheco. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And a first down.
Again, it's Pacheco. That's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And this time they were ready for him as they stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
A loss of a yard.
Now they'll throw with Mahomes. Trying to find his tight end, Kelsey, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Cameron Curl. And the Rams are going to take over here up near the 40.
Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Pass complete there to Nakua. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you?
Easy, alert! He goes, set! 180!
Here's Stafford. Going to be taken in here by Nakua.
Complete to Puka Nakua. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Stafford. And the Chiefs are going to get him. That was Nick Bolton rushing in and burying him behind the line.
Tackle made back at his 48-yard line.
2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3 our score. So now Stafford and the Rams after the sack. And they're staring up at a 3rd and long.
Ready!
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And pressure coming, and they got it once again. The safety blitz stage to perfection that time is.
Bye-bye. What a piece of garbage. I guess I got to replay that. All right. I deserve one more game since that ended in a wham. Gonna quit. Wham. Got upset when I started catching on to him. Oh, poor baby. He needs a baba. Because he's whining. Just because he didn't, you know, it. I don't get it. I've played him before.
One of the best smelling parking lots in the NFL. The tailgating's over now in Kansas City. It's football time at Arrowhead Stadium here in KC. Coming up, two teams ready to square up. It's the Carolina Panthers and the Kansas City Chiefs.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen with you. That's Harrison Butker. Set to get things started. Off we go on a rainy one at Arrowhead. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Shot, 17. Set, hut. 33, yellow. Hut.
Off the play fake. Here's Young. This one taken in by Renfro. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 6. Out of the shotgun. Young. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch from contact.
And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up, and they fail through the air, and they have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
We get in motion. On 4th down, Young. That's taken in inside the 30. And he will score. Tommy Tremble. Touchdown, Panthers.
Well, I love it, Mike. We're seeing so many teams nowadays as they approach midfield, even on their side of the 50, keeping their offense on the field on 4th down. And it's certainly a risk. It's certainly up there for debate. But in this case, big chance, big reward, and they come down with 6.
Ryan Fitzgerald now to add the extra point. He's got it. Panthers will take a 7-0 lead.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina. See the numbers there, starting out year after year, and also the next. Being successful.
Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. And that kick goes out of bounds right away, and that is a big mistake because that ball's going to be marked beyond the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. A handoff here to start the drive, but this will end up being a reverse. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a 1st down.
I like the change of pace. The idea that you want to keep the ball on the ground, but you don't want to do it in the traditional sense of just turning around and handing it off to your running back. So this time, they give it to the wide receiver. They get him in space, get the ball in his hands, and he turns it into a solid game.
Now the first carry for the Rutgers Scarlet Knight, Isaiah Pacheco. And he'll be brought down right around the 40. Christian Rose, boom. They're on the tackle. On second down, Mahomes. First throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Trevor Wallace.
Here we go.
Young to throw on 1st and 10. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Nick Bolton. And the Chiefs will have great field position right around midfield.
You know, Mike, we're seeing both these offenses come out here and play a little fast and loose in the passing game. The last 2 throws for each team, both resulting in an interception. Now, don't get me wrong. Neither of these secondaries is going to complain. They'll happily feast on those type of throws the rest of the game. But I get a sense on these next 2 drives, come out here, establish the run, dose of ground and pound. Let's settle things down offensively and regroup for the rest of this game.
He'll get this across midfield to about the 49. Michael Jackson in for the stop.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down and 7. Throwing from the gun, here's Patrick. That's popped, it's Isaiah Pacheco. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 17 yards, the gain there. And the Chiefs have a 1st down.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. That's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. Once again, it's Pacheco. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. On 3rd down, Mahomes. He's got his tight end. It's Kelsey. They get 15 on that game. 1st down, KC.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
And the Chiefs are going to be set up with 1st and goal. He couldn't quite break the plane. They'll have it at the 1-yard line.
What a great run down here inside the red zone, Mike. It's so important that you still can run the ball. Great job here by the back. I thought for a minute he was going to score. He gets it all the way down inside the 1, and I wouldn't be surprised if they let him finish this drive off.
Pacheco. And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards.
A loss of 2.
Mahomes now on 2nd down. He's got his big tight end. Travis Kelsey. Touchdown, KC.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back. Even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan, everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. On the return, here's Trevor Etienne. And he'll be taken will be the final play of this opening quarter. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Pair of sevens on the scoreboard. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. Look at play action with Young. Good throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Teteroa McMillan was the intended receiver. And that will lead to a second down. From the gun, it's Young. And a good gain. He's going to be marked down right at the 20-yard line. A gain there of 10 yards. It's a Carolina first down. To throw is Young. Oh, a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up second down.
They've been a little up and down in this first half. I mean, they have less than 80 yards of total offense, and halftime looms. So missed throws like that, those are missed opportunities. They've got to hit the plays when they have them if they want to have a chance to leave here with a win.
Set, ready. 52 blue. Set.
On second down, Young. Going to set up the screen here to Hubbard. And mark him down up beyond the 30. Good-looking screenplay there. A gain of 11 and a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Now the first carry for Chuba Hubbard. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pick up of 14 and a first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
And we'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
It's now second and 6.
It is second and 6.
97. Let's go now.
Young. Open man, Teteroa McMillan. Down to the 10. And he will go all the way. Teteroa McMillan. Touchdown, Carolina. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
On now is Fitzgerald for the PAT. And this one is no good. Not sure if the rain and the wet footing is an issue there, but no extra point. The score stays where it is.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. Here's Smith to return it. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
31-yard line.
Hey, Ripley.
First down throw, Mahomes. Oh, falling away, what a throw. He drops it in there.
Hey, 43, 15.
They'll run with Pacheco. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up second and short.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. And you can work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. First down.
And a Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Oh, an ill-advised throw there. It's an interception. He gets free. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. We saw it earlier. The defense on the quarterback with the earlier interception. And now, Greg, not only do they pick him, they turn it into a pick 6.
And, Mike, the reality is this has just been a bad first half throwing the football. I mean, not only is it his second interception, but this time the defense gets their hands on the ball, and they're able to take it all the way back for the pick 6.
Oh, a flip back to the kicker. It's a fake. And this is not going to come close to fooling anyone. Hard to believe they thought that would work. It didn't. They come away with nothing on the extra point. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Here's Smith to return it. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. On first and 10, it's Mahomes. That one, oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looks like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be second down.
So the receiver does everything right, except for the most important part. He runs a nice route, he creates great separation downfield, but now you just got to finish that thing off with a catch.
To the right side, hauled in by Kelsey. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Now the Chiefs can call the first of their timeouts. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. It's going to be third. They need one. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Got a man. It's Kelsey. Complete. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half. And he's going to have the first down. They're also in field goal range at the 28-yard line. The Chiefs will use their third and final timeout here. They'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go until halftime.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
Yellow.
Throwing again, it's Mahomes. Throw left side is taken in by the tight end, Kelsey. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's first and 10.
At the 16-yard line.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
Hey, 43. Hey, 57, 57, color. Yellow.
On first down, it's Mahomes. At 3, third time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Christian Noseboo. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field. And
All right, everybody. We're going to get off here for the night. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Thanks for coming out, hanging out. People that dropped in for a minute, people that just came for a minute to see me. That's great. I appreciate everybody. Like I say, I love doing this for fun. Who cares if I have 1, 2, 10 viewers? I don't, I'm just doing it for fun. So there's gonna be other stuff coming to the channel, just not Madden. I want to get back into some unboxings, videos. Tomorrow we're gonna have a phone unboxing. I downgraded my phone. Oh well. So that's coming tomorrow. So I will see you guys later. Just gotta say adios to all my friends out there. 3 friends. Too sweet. Peace, my brothers. Adios.